Good morning, Starfield. Today, we're doing my second attempt at a nice tour video for Lakin, the new mod by VMR. And I've got the sound turned off completely in the game so it doesn't interfere with my voiceover. But I will show you a few key points within this mod. There are a lot of quests, there are a lot of things for you to discover. And then there'll be points when I'll put the sound back on so you can hear the ambient sound, the music, and the music in the cantina, and the ambient music that plays here at Lake and Nick. I hope you like banjo. And we'll give you a nice little tour here, I hope. Let's go on up to the town. As you can see, you land. There are a number of landing pads, and they are very rustic. Not your normal kind of landing pads. They're wooden. Lake and Nick. By the way, that is Mayan word for, I believe, the east wind. Here we come up into the town. And we're greeted by this guard, Lakin. It lets you know that you're invited to see Victor Ballum, the mayor, in the city hall. Nice. Oh, it mentions me. That's me, Virloff. Haha. One of the town founders. Yes, it was a pleasure to work with VMR in this mod. He's a great modder and a very nice and patient person. It's good to work with. All right. Well, as you come in, you see there is a memorial here. In memoriam to Ilja, a true friend and next level gamer. He recently passed away, and I wanted to throw a little memorial in here to him there. And you come up, you got the Universal Cafe, and this couple over here are the dough burgers that are sitting at that table, and they have a quest for you. I don't want to give you any spoilers. And then we go into the city hall. By the way, the bank, if you go to the bank and start a bank account, you can use these kiosks. They will read your bank card, and you can do some banking. Nice inclusion into the mod. Here we are in the city hall, and there's an information booth where you can talk to this lady, and she can direct you to different, answer your questions. Back here, another point of interest is the archives. Now you go into the archives, and that lady in there will give you another quest to go find 9 books. This is the Chillum Ballum book quest, and that'll take you all over the settled systems looking for those books. And further in the mod here, let's go upstairs and see the mayor. I'm basically just hitting the key points here so that you can explore the town on your own. I don't want to spoil any of that for you. This is the way to the mayor's office. I just wanted to show you key points so that you can find them easily. This is his receptionist, and she will let you know that he's expecting you. And you come through here and go into the office. It's a pretty nice conclusion. Sorry I didn't have the sound set up for that, but we'll get sound a little bit later. In my work with making these tour videos, I found that, if I have the in-game sound on, I can't do voiceovers at all. It just doesn't work for me. I'm sure there's something I could learn and do that would make, alleviate. Over here, by the way, as I just cut off what I was saying. And the mission boards, you got Crimson Fleet, you got regular mission boards, you got Ryujin, Constellation mission boards, Freestar Rangers, and UC System. So you got all your mission boards there. Okay, a couple more points in town before we go do a little bit of exploring. Your technician is over here. Right there he is, and he will function just like any ship technician in the settled systems. Okay, back here you've got the succulent plant sanctuary. And there is a lady here who will give you an affinity quest. There she is. And she wants you to collect succulent plants for her. You give her enough succulent plants, and you see them all over when you're playing. And she will give you an affinity point. Okay, major thing here is you got your inner market. And in this inner market, indoor market, there are a number of places and things where you can buy things. And I mean, you really can. I mean, it's your wearables. There's so much that you can buy here. It makes it a very nice place to pick up things you need, like chems and weapons. And this gentleman right here, the minerals, he sells and buys minerals, and he also has a quest for you, an affinity quest that you can pick up from him. He wants certain minerals. You gather them and bring and sell them to him, and he will give you an affinity point. Here is the globe of the old Earth, and I thought this was a wonderful inclusion he put in here. I don't know. It's just nice to have there. Over here in here, Lakin Tech, you can buy. Let me see if I can do this correctly here. Browse ships. We go to buy ships. There you go. There's a number of custom-made ships in here that you can buy that you're not going to just find anywhere. Different classes. Here's a C class. Some of these ships are regular, vanilla, but then there are some things in here that are custom-made and all purchasable. I'll give you a little tour there. There's 35 of them, so I'm going to stop right there. Yeah, nice little indoor market. Great place to stop when you're shopping. Okay, moving right along. Let's get to the Starlight Cantina. Now, before I go in here, I'm going to stop and turn the sound on, because this is the bar. It has a playlist of my music and my songs that hopefully you can enjoy in here. Nice place to hang out. And it's smaller than the old Veer's Hoot and Toot if you picked up that mod, but it's a nice cozy place. I'll show it to you here in just a minute. Let me get the sound going. Now you can hear this is the ambient music of the town. VMR had a real good breakthrough in learning and getting be able to bring in external sound sources, original music, and including them in inner and outer cells. It's really something. All right, going into the Starlight Cantina, and I'm going to be not talking now.
Well, I packed my bags and I hit the road. Thought I'd find me a man to share my load. But then I met a spacer, a man so fine, with his rocket boots and his starry-eyed smile. He said, "Hop on, girl, let's take a flight. We'll travel the stars, you'll be my light." I said, "Hold on, darling, you're a little too fast, 'cause when you fall for a spacer, love don't always last." Never fall in love with a spacer. They'll leave you behind in the cold vacuum of space. Their hearts like a comet, burning bright then gone, and before you know it, they're already moving on. He took me to Mars, then to Jupiter's moons.
As you can see there, the music plays real nicely in this bar when you come in, and there's about seven or eight songs on the playlist, all original music. AI performed, lyrics written by me, music composed and arranged by me, and then performed by AI, because as a musician, I can no longer play because I had a stroke in 2013. So I can't play my own music anymore, unfortunately. But I can still arrange and create, thank goodness for the computer and the internet and great audio and music. I use MuseScore. If you want to know what kind of programming I use for my music compositions. Oh, there's the dough burgers for the farm. If you get near her in the table, she will pop up and ask you to do this quest. She's got some bandits that have taken over her farm, and she wants you to go and clear them out. And there is we'll go look at it. Might do that in a second tour video when we go look at where the quests are, because I don't want these videos to get too long. But this also will give you an affinity, and she'll mark it on your map, and you get a map marker place for it and a quest, and we're all set. In here, I want to just run through this to show you La Casa de la Luna. This is the ladies' place in town. The cantina is all men. I don't know if you noticed. And this is the place for the ladies. It's a nice, chill gathering spot for them. And there's a lot you can loot in here. There are different cabinets and chests with things in them. And there's the second floor. VMR did a wonderful job decorating this in a nice Mexican Yucatan Peninsula style. As you can see here, there's an estante. Has a number of things in it, including credits. Nice place. Well, you really get a good, a feel for the culture with some of these buildings and decorations he's done. It's very nice. Yeah, this is the bank. I won't go in. But you get a quest in here to go clear out some spacer bandits on another moon of the system. They have a base, and he wants you to go clear it out. And this one's really well worth doing. There's a vault with some neat stuff in it that you get access to when you clean this out. I'm not going to give you any spoilers on what. It's a nice place. Here's a group of rapscallions here. These 5 individuals are friends of mine from the Steam forums, and they get to hang out in a mod. Nice little tribute to them. All right. Okay, I covered the points I wanted to cover. Now there's a player house in this town that you can end up earning through quests, and there's another one I think you can buy. But there's a lot to this town for you to discover. I don't want to spoil it for you, but this is the first video in the tour. I'll have a second one up here shortly. This one covers the town, and then the others I will go and show you some quest places. You all have a great day in the Starfield.